Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. For those who don't already know, I'm Billy, this is Steve, and we are known as the Non-Lost Souls.
So join us this week as we're trapped in the city, as we're waiting for MOT work so we can continue with our journey.
Yeah, it's not been fun.
So, it's like driving a little go-kart. Oh, nippy in it, nippy.
Drive my little car safely.
Just so the viewers are aware, we're actually taking out to do some shopping.
Shopping!
Hey, you beautiful lot. Wow, we've been in this city now for 7-8 days. I'm getting so frustrated. I need to get out of this place. Steve is feeling it. At the moment he's in with his mum. We are off to take her to the hospital. She needs another x-ray. And then we are going to take you around the city that we're from. It's filled with history. We've got a cathedral where loads and loads of films have been made. It's an ancient Roman city. So yeah, we're going to take you around and we're going to show you what it's all about. I'm trying to sort this earring out. I think I've got two different ones in. Yeah, so want to come? Want to check out this city that I don't like very much? Catch you in a bit. Right, so Patch has now started to suffer with separation anxiety. I guess it's because he's constantly with us, has been constantly with us for almost a year in the van. So now when we come and visit people, and we're not taking the van anywhere because at the moment we're in Iris's car because she's having an x-ray, I've had to bring Patch, which is fine because we'll go for a walk later and he doesn't mind being in a car. But if anybody's got any tips about this anxiety that he seems to be going through if we leave him, like I could be on the sofa in the van or on the bed, and the minute I get up to do anything, he's off the bed following me. And then if I'm in a house, in Iris's house, if I move anywhere, he follows me. I'm in a car park by the hospital now, alarm's going off. Yeah, so if anybody's got any tips to ease that, I mean, once we're travelling again, he'll be fine. But we left him the other night where we went for a drink with my family, my brother, and he did nothing but howl and bark. And it's not fair on Iris, and it's not fair on him. It stresses him out. He's 14 now, and we're just trying to figure out. He's never done it before. He used to be left on his own when I went to work full time. But if anyone's got any tips, those with pets that have suffered with this separation anxiety, leave us a comment because it's quite distressing to see him go through it. But yeah. John Hooper, Bishop of Gloucester, 1551 to 1555. So old John was born in Somerset in 1495. Little is known of his early life, but he did take a degree at the Merton College in Oxford in 1519, and then he became a monk, possibly living for some time at the Blackfriars Friary in Gloucester. Gloucester.
Welcome to Gloucester. But anyway, we got some oldie stuff we're looking at.
Yeah, it's very historic.
Yeah. And we got some other oldie stuff we're looking at. There she is. Hello, mother. So we're having a bit of a wander in Gloucester today. So see some oldie stuff.
Yes, it's an old Roman settlement, used to be known as Glevon. Lots of films have been made at the cathedral, which is just through this little alleyway. And down at Gloucester Docks as well, lots of films have been done there. I can't remember any off the top of my head. I know Johnny Depp was there once.
No, it was for Alice.
And Harry Potter, as we all know, was done there. And there's a couple of sort of Tudorish times was made there as well. And if you go into town, you've got the New Inn, which is also, you had Queen Elizabeth I and Henry VIII used to stay there, and apparently that's haunted as well.
So we're going to have a little look around and come with us, see what we see.
Yeah, it's a beautiful city. It's just, I don't like it.
It's burnt where you can see, but they made all the clergy watch from this room when he was martyred. So. Ever convictions for witchcraft was in Gloucester. I'm going to let you guess the year.
That was quite recent, wasn't it? Like 19 something, 1950 something?
1923.
23.
Yeah. So the court at the back of Shire Halls, where she was convicted for 2 years for witchcraft.
And that was the last person to be.
I don't know if it was ever, but like I think it's the last one in the county.
Shows how lucky you were.
If you go into the cathedral, if you manage to go in, don't we?
Yeah.
They do?
Yeah, we do. In the Lady Chapel, which is like right at the end of the cathedral, there's a memorial to a guy called Johannes. Can't remember. He's got like one of them big wigs on. Right. He was asked to attend a witch trial here during the 1600s, and she'd been accused of being able to fly. Right. And so he was brought in because she wouldn't admit to it. And he turned up and he said, of course you can't, she's not showing you that she can fly because people can't fly, don't be idiots. And he like nullified the trial. So when everyone else was like burning witches at the stake, he came in and was like, it's not a thing.
Not a thing.
Go home, everyone. So like that's quite interesting. His memorial's in the Lady Chapel.
Nice.
If that's of any interest.
That is.
Yes, no,
thank you very much for that.
It's not many people get to see it.
The present cathedral was built between 1089 and 1100 on the site of an old Anglo-Saxon religious house. Originally known as St. Peter's Abbey, it became a cathedral following the dissolution of the monasteries in 1541. That door has been stood there since 650. The size of the key. Look at that key thing. Oh, look at that. There's a pagan symbol for you. Pagan symbol right in the middle of the church cathedral. cathedral has been used as a filming location for movies and TV, including the first, second and 6 Harry Potter movies, the Doctor Who episodes The Next Doctor and The Fugitives of the Jadoon, The Hollow Crown, Wolf Hall and many, many more, including Mary Queen of Scots.
It's a little door for
Oh,
little
look
people.
at that symbol.
Hang on, let me have a look at that.
In memory of the Freemasons.
There you go, Phil.
Just for you, buddy. Take photos.
So this is the cloisters. Lots and lots of symbols around.
Yeah.
Pagan symbols, Freemason symbols,
That's in the alien symbol, yeah.
and the alien symbols.
Pagan. As soon as you walk through the door, it's a pagan symbol. The Great East Window is the largest in a medieval cathedral in Britain. Robert became Duke of Normandy when William died in 1087. He helped to lead the First Crusade, which seized Jerusalem in 1099. In 1006, Robert was captured by his youngest brother Henry I, and he spent the rest of his life in prison, dying in Cardiff Castle in 1134. Robert was buried here at the Abbey, probably in front of the high altar. This effigy was carved from Irish bog oak in around 1240. The Rhapsody in Blue. The Thomas Chapel has an especially joyful and intimate atmosphere. These exuberant stained glass windows were inspired by the theme of praise. The central window shows St. James's kneeling before Jesus Christ, who has risen from the dead. The side windows are based on the Psalm 148, which sings of all creation praising God. Different creatures seem to appear in the side window as the light changes. There is always something new to discover. Thomas Denny created these stained glass windows in 1992 to mark the cathedral's 900th anniversary. A tomb fit for a king. The remains of Edward II lie here. He was an unpopular king who was thought to have been brutally murdered in 1327. Edward's son, Edward III, commissioned this tomb in around 1330. It spurred on the rebuilding of the East End in a revolutionary new style. Edward's tomb was a truly regal sight in its heyday, gilded, brightly painted and decorated with jewels. It must have glittered in the candlelight. Edward III donated a model ship made of gold to the Abbey in 1343. It may have stood on the plinth at the front of the tomb. house of the Tailor of Gloucester is today a charming museum and quaint shop. The building is easy to find. It is in the College Court, which stands within the shadow of the cathedral. This was the building Beatrix Potter chose to draw in the Tailor of Gloucester, which inspired her to write what she described as her favourite book. The inspiration of this story came in May 1894 when Beatrix was staying with her cousin Caroline. She told her a very curious little story, and if you want to know more, then I suggest you read The Tailor of Gloucester.
I don't really know what comes next. I'm just doing my best, even though I'm so stressed out. Everything just feels like a test that I fail, so depressed when I can't seem to get out.
The new inn was originally built as a pilgrims' inn to house of visitors to the shrine of King Edward II in St. Peter's Abbey. Rebuilt in 1455, it was hugely popular throughout the Middle Ages, with a vast revenue of knights, yeomen and gentlemen lodging due to the popularity of holidays in Gloucester at this time. For centuries leading up to modern times, there have been many reported sightings of ghostly figures around these premises, along with reports of glasses and bottles being moved. They are believed to be the work of restless spirits, and if you want to see more, YouTube is full of it.
You can just hide while I work. I ain't tired, you first. I'll write a second, third verse about the lies you go disperse. You never did shit, I know it hurts, but something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that I'm inspired by all this shit. Tell me that I can and I won't. That's what guides me the most. Your lies, I'll do what
So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you really enjoyed this video.
Yeah, and if you've got this far, we just want to say 2 words that connects Gloucester as well, and that is Fred West.
The downside of Gloucester.
Yeah, I just want a massive shout out to anybody who's gone over to the store and bought anything. It really does help us out, doesn't it?
And we also want to say that if you've got this far, we really do appreciate you in every kind of way. But we have noticed from the analytics and things that only probably about 50% of the people who's watched this video have subscribed. So if you could do us a massive favour and just press that subscribe button, it really does help our channel grow.
Yeah.
And pushes that out there and does all those things.
Yeah. And
helps us invest more into our channel to make it hopefully a bit of a better viewing experience for you guys.
Yeah.
So again, thank you to everybody who has subscribed so far. Thank you for everyone who hopefully will go and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Until next time,
safe travels.
see you next week.
I can't seem to get out.